Genesis is a world where life was genetically modified to fulfill the wishes of humanity until an unknown event caused the civilization doing this to die out, leading the remaining humans to survive on a hostile world full of man-eater beasts. Squirrelfish. A fast-growing and omnivorous fish that also has spawns with more than 8,000 eggs, originally bred for food by the fallen great human empire. What made them the most common fish in the whole planet, being found on all major bodies of water. The squarefish swim together in large shoals. They also are a keystone species essential for function in most biomes because of the factors listed, being the main source of food for most larger fish. Adult size 33 centimeters. Max size 3 meters. Bubblefish. A small fish that dwells in shallow waters. Their major source of food are any animal from smaller or equal size, what includes microscopic invertebrates and other fish like the squarefish. This fish is well known because of their habits of cleaning pseudo-parasites, and their cheeks used for display on nests made of stones and shining pieces of trash. Some hunters find useful items in bubblefish nests, but be careful because if it sees you taking anything, it will use its cheeks to produce vibrations alerting pseudo in the area of your presence. Cinderfin. The cinderfin is a fish that freezes completely during the winter and feeds on squirrelfishes during the rest of the year. Females have bulk gray and white colorations, while males have a seasonal yellow, orange and red on their head, what led to their association with fire. They are also called metalfish in some regions due to the metallic shine of their scales. Adult individuals can reach 1.7 meters in length, and as they get older their shoals become smaller, going from 18 members to mere 7. Frostme. This sea fish with a beak-like mouth is the animal with the strongest bite force alive. This is used to break open mollusk shells, but this cold water predator will not decline carrion. In fact, their bone-crushing bite allows them to survive of carrion where mollusks aren't plentiful. Studies show they can live more than 1,000 years on optimal conditions. They are rarely seen outside of winter and the polar regions, but this 2 meters fish is a frightening sight to any fisherman. Surdu. A bottom dweller that migrates from the inland saltwater lakes to the seas to spawn, destroying everything on their path and earning the nickname of devilfish. This fish that can range between 3 and 5 meters in adulthood and constantly produces energy on battery-like cells through their bodies. They gain electricence and the ability to electrocute anything on a 3-meter radius, but that comes with a massive need for food and the possibility of the beast getting electrocuted by their own energy if it is cuted, and that weakness led to a thick skin needing sharp and long blades to have any effect. It will eat anything on its hunting grounds, except bubblefish due to the large amount of parasites that targets this species. Serpenter. A majestic 7 meters long sea serpent. Their sharp and long teeth allow it to kill blowfish and frostmes with a single bite. The sea dragon and the main rival of Surdu, this open water hunter migrates from the sea to the inland lakes to spawn, what makes it enter in direct competition with Surdu for a short period of time. Blowfish. A large filter feeder. Their bioluminescent light and predictable migration is reason for many festivals, and when adult they have no predators unless too old or in sickness since they reach 22 meters, but those specimens are getting rarer and rarer. Surmental. Surmental lives on the forest of tall purple trees that gets flooded seasonally. They dig water holes to wait the tide to go up, so it can return to hunt the migrating fish. If you dare to bother one, you will be met with water jets, poisonous spikes, electric shocks, and fire. Their water holes are needed so crayfish can survive the dry season and migrating animals to drink water, despite the risk of being eaten. Spiccles. A small semi-aquatic mammal with the size of a dog and behavior of a cat. These little fellas are easy to tolerate, so they can be commonly found on fishermen ships and coastal regions. They love to eat crayfish, bubblefish, and the babies of the apex fishes. They can be found at any shallow water connected to the continent, and with sailing becoming easier than ever, they are an invasive species on all islands. Speculates. Spiccles' bigger cousins found on the rocky beaches. They are food for Seconda and Surdu, but is as dangerous as them. With their amazing speed and bulk, they can easily break trough metal doors, and humans are on the menu faster than you on land and on water. If you see one, your only option is to pray. Luckily, their population is very concentrated on their few nests, and only wood boats have any risks of being invaded by those monstrous sea lion wannabes. False dragon. This dragon-like bugs feed on algae and if not disturbed are peaceful. They use their wings for display and their vertebrate-like lungs to hold air. Despite living on water, they don't swim, sticking to walking where their necks reach the surface. They have an exoskeleton made of iron. They get on volcanoes. They visit babies, grow on their parents' back until they can reach the ground on their own. Then they leave their parents to start their own group with other false dragons in a similar age range like Surmetal. It's a species that probably was altered genetically before the fall of the empire. Cromanda. An imposing sight to behold. Despite the appearance, this giant doesn't attack humans unless provoked. The last amphibian and the apex of the swamps, hunting juvenile Surdu regularly when adult, locating them with their very developed electrosens. They can fell a splash of water kilometers away. Their numbers are few and pollution is radically mutating them, so seeing a healthy individual is almost impossible. Soon they will be extinct and amphibians will be no more. Will Surdu rule the swamps? Crackulus. Are extremely rare. Event. No one has ever captured one. The only evidence of its existence is the colossal 55 meters corpses and skeletons sometimes found at Dragon Sea and beaches. They only attack boats. If you take something that isn't yours from Dragon Sea. Next time we will see the land beasts. Bye.